The Human Body's Memory, narrated by Zoran the Dragon. Greetings, dear explorer of life's profound truths. I, Zoran the Dragon, have always revered the intricate wisdom housed within your human form. The body, with its graceful curves and resilient rhythms, is not merely a vessel, it is a living archive. It stores the whispers of your subconscious, holding tales of joy, sorrow, and transformation. Today, we shall unravel the science behind this phenomenon, explore how emotions shape the body, and venture into practices that allow you to unlock and heal these memories. Together, let us celebrate the poetry of existence that resides within every heartbeat. The science of subconscious storage in the body. The human body is far more intricate and dynamic than a mechanical construct. It is a living archive where the subconscious mind records and stores experiences. This fascinating phenomenon known as somatic memory explores the deep connection between your emotions, your body, and your subconscious. These imprints are etched into muscles, tissues, and even cells, shaping how you navigate life. 1. Neurobiology of memory. Memory is not confined to the brain alone. It is a symphony of interaction between the brain and the body. Through a network of nerves, hormones, and biochemical signals, the body encodes emotional events, ensuring that key experiences, especially those tied to survival or profound feelings, are preserved. The amygdala and hippocampus. The amygdala processes emotions, particularly fear and pleasure, while the hippocampus catalogues these experiences as memories. Together, they create a dual record, one emotional and one chronological, that influences how we react to future situations. The body's responses, unprocessed emotions, like unresolved fear or grief, leave physiological imprints. For instance, recurring tension in the neck mirror unspoken stress, while tightness in the chest can echo anxiety's grasp. These bodily responses are subconscious signals, reminders that unresolved emotions still linger. Example: think of an instance where the smell of a particular food triggers vivid memories of childhood. The sensory experience reaches deep into your subconscious, sparking both emotional and physical reactions, a phenomenon rooted in the interplay between memory and the body. 2. Impact of trauma. Trauma, whether acute or chronic, creates profound changes in the body's physiology. The effects are not merely emotional, they manifest physically and can persist long after the traumatic event itself has passed. Chronic tension and holding patterns. When trauma occurs, the body activates the fight or flight response, releasing adrenaline and cortisol. If unresolved, these stress hormones leave lasting imprints. For example, an individual who experienced fear during childhood might carry tightness in their jaw or shoulders, a physical manifestation of suppressed emotion. Symptoms across systems. Trauma often disrupts systems like digestion and breathing. Shallow breathing is a common sign of unresolved anxiety, while digestive issues might point to lingering distress. Over time, these manifestations shape the body's memory, impacting posture, energy levels, and overall health. Studies. Research in the fields of psychology and neuroscience has shown that practices like breathwork, mindfulness, and somatic therapy can help release these holding patterns, promoting healing on both physical and emotional levels. 3. Cellular memory. Cellular memory is a profound concept that bridges biology and psychology, shedding light on how the body carries emotional imprints and ancestral experiences. Far from being static, your cells adapt and evolve in response to life's challenges, creating an intricate repository of stories at the molecular level. These cellular memories, influenced by trauma, emotions, and environments, not only shape your personal responses to stress, but also weave into your generational legacy. 1. Epigenetics, the blueprint of memory. Epigenetics is the study of how environmental factors can alter gene expression without changing the underlying DNA sequence. Think of your genes as the text in a book, while epigenetics acts as the editor, highlighting, annotating, or silencing specific passages based on external experiences. Trauma and stress imprints. Trauma activates physiological stress responses, releasing hormones such as cortisol. These responses can trigger epigenetic changes, affecting how genes related to stress, immunity, and emotional regulation are expressed. For example, a child growing up in a war zone may experience heightened sensitivity to fear, a trait that could be passed down epigenetically to future generations. Generational legacy. Studies in epigenetics show that ancestral experiences, including famine, migration, and systemic stress, can leave imprints on descendants. These inherited epigenetic markers may increase vulnerability to certain conditions, such as anxiety or resilience to environmental stresses. Example, research on Holocaust survivors and their descendants reveals epigenetic alterations in genes related to stress response, demonstrating how emotional and traumatic experiences impact future generations. 2. How cellular memory influences everyday life. Cellular memory doesn't simply record experiences, it actively shapes your responses to challenges and opportunities. Each cell carries biochemical signals that influence how you perceive and adapt to stress, joy, or change. Stress and anxiety. Persistent stress leaves traces in hormonal regulation, affecting physical health, for example, weakened immunity and emotional resilience. Cellular memory amplifies these responses over time, creating patterns that might feel subconscious. Ancestral wisdom. Cellular memory can also act as a source of strength. For instance, those descended from resilient ancestors may display increased adaptability in certain situations, a trait rooted in the body's molecular adaptations. 3. Healing through awareness. Healing cellular memory begins with acknowledging its subtle presence and fostering practices that allow balance and renewal. Though intangible, the impacts of cellular memory are profoundly felt, and these proactive steps can help you tune into its influence. 1. Grounding. Connect with nature by walking barefoot on grass or sand. Grounding neutralizes excess stress-related electrical charges in your body and restores emotional stability. 2. Movement. Practices like yoga and Tai Chi can open up physical areas where emotional memories are stored, such as the hips or chest. Gentle stretching combined with mindfulness helps release tension. 3. Breath work. Intentional breathing, such as box breathing, inhaling for 4 seconds, holding 4-4, exhaling 4-4, and holding 4-4, calms the nervous system and promotes cellular repair. Each deep breath carries healing signals to your body. 4. Meditative visualization. Imagine your cells glowing with light, each releasing stored tension or energy. Guide your mind to focus on areas of discomfort, inviting gentle release. 5. Ancestral reflection. Reflect on your family's history and acknowledge challenges they overcame. Through journaling or storytelling, transform inherited imprints into empowering narratives. Zoran's wisdom. Imagine your cells as tiny stars, each carrying the light of past experiences and ancestral journeys. To me, Zoran the dragon, they appear as shimmering lanterns, some bright, some faint, but all contributing to the glow of your existence. The body is a constellation, the cells its stars. Each holds a story, near and far. A breath, a ripple sets them free. The cosmic dance of memory. Celebrate this dance within you, dear adventurer. It is a testament to your resilience, a mosaic shaped by life's wonders and trials.